Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plummy, and in this episode of Rate the K, I'm gonna be reacting to and rating 4 songs, again continuing my reactions to Beast, B.A.P, Ravi from Vix, and Block B. Specifically the songs that I'm gonna be reacting to are going to be Beast's You're Bad, B.A.P's Fermata, Ravi's Asura, and Block B's A Few Years Later. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the reaction, starting with Beast You're Bad in 3, 2, 1. Make sure to comment down below any Beast or highlight songs you want me to react to, because I actually haven't gotten any requests in the last few days, probably a week even. So this is just a random song that I chose to react to from them. Huh, this is the first time I noticed Kpop singing. He sounds a lot like one of the members of Impact. I think he's Gian or Gio, I don't know. They're a very good group and you should definitely check it out. Okay, so far this song is fine. It's not bad, like that's a good thing going for it. But it was just a random song I picked out, so I don't know. I didn't know whether it was going to be good or bad, so I'm happy that it's at least decent. Honestly, I actually kind of like it. Although I feel like this Napa part, I know that's just a Korean word for it, but just sounds a bit cringy. Maybe it's just the way they say it that makes me visualize them as if they're doing Aegyo, that's making it cringy. But this song honestly is not half bad. For a random song that I picked out from them, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, only complaint I'm gonna have about the lyrics is definitely gonna be the Napa part. I cannot not think of it as cringy for some reason. I'm honestly surprised how much I'm liking this one. Okay, the Napa part is growing on me, at least a little. Okay, this went a bit too fast, if you ask me. But yeah, I mostly chose to react to this song because it was the first song that came up. Because I wanted to ask you guys for other good songs from Beast to react to, but this one was still pretty good, luckily. So yeah, if you have any requests for Beast or highlight song you want me to react to, comment them down below. Because I really want to keep reacting to them, but I haven't gotten really any requests, and that's how I keep doing reactions to groups which I don't really follow. Sorry. So how I feel about this one? It was actually, again, surprisingly good. I like the rhythm of it, I like the spirit of it. Sometimes these more, I guess, emotional songs, because this one had some emotional vibes of it to it, tend to be too slow. which makes them boring to me because I usually prefer the more fast-paced songs. But I also like these more middle-of-the-road kind of songs. Though it's hard for me to like them in Korean because I don't really understand the lyrics. I tend to only like them when it's in English. So this is one of the few rare cases in which I actually like this kind of middle-of-the-road songs, but in Korean it actually sounded pretty good. Surprised me, to be fair. So yeah, personally I'm gonna give this song an 8.4 out of 10 because it was really enjoyable. Tiny complaint about the not pop part, but I feel like it's growing on me already, so I think I might even listen to the song on my own rather than in the reaction too. Yeah. Now I'm gonna be checking out B.A.P's Fermata. I don't know if it's pronounced Fermata or Fermata. Funny note, Fermata literally translates to a farm. In my language, obviously. Like, literally, it's almost how it's pronounced in my language. Like, currently, if you didn't know, I still live with my parents. They are, I don't know how to describe their job. Like, they work on a farm with animals, and I still live with them on that farm. And we almost always refer to this place as Fermata, or Fermata. So it's kind of a fun note about me if you didn't know about this, because there's no way you would know about this because I haven't mentioned it before. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's check it out. I think it was not requested, but it was told to me, it was mentioned to me by this person, and I wanted to check it out because it is apparently a vocal heavy song. And in the last reaction, I think it was, I praised Daehyun's vocal, so I'm curious how much I'm gonna like this one. So yeah, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Have I listened to the song before? Daehyun's vocals are so good, I love him. Like, I'm not even kidding, I love his vocals. He sounds so good and satisfying. Honestly, I'm at this point thinking of actually going back and reacting to his solo song to see whether I'm gonna feel differently about it. I mean, all of them sound great. Honestly, this song is almost an acoustic song, so I also like that. So what does Fermata mean in the context of the song? Because to me the word literally means a farm. I like this little twang, I don't know how to describe it otherwise, sound in the background. This is instantly one of my favorite B.A.P songs for sure. It's really good. It's also broken English. Sorry I'm not really talking right now, but I don't really have anything to say. I'm pretty much saving my opinion for after the song. Okay, so yeah, this was a pretty good song as I expected. Thank you for mentioning it to me, whoever you were. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. I'm gonna put you on the screen. So yeah, I think this song is pretty much a 10 out of 10, both personally and objectively. I was contemplating whether I should give it a 10 out of 10, but I don't really have any complaints for it. Maybe it should have had one point in it in which it just went all out, like there was one cool high note or something, like one part of it that sticks out, but that doesn't have to be in each song. And I still enjoyed it for what it is. Like, it's such a minor complaint, but yeah, the vocals of every single of the members was really good. The instrumental, the little of it that there was also really good. As I said, I love that twang in the background. It was a really good song, like, wow. Honestly, I came into this group for the rappers, but I stayed for the vocalists, that's for sure. So yeah, now we're gonna check out Ravi's Asura, which also features like 4 other people, I think. I don't know. It's like, at this point, it's just another group. Like, I don't know what to say to that. So yeah, let's check it out in 3, 2, 1. Oh, is this one going to have... So actually, I'm not gonna say which country's influence this is going to have, because sometimes Korean and Chinese sounds sound very similar to me. I'm just gonna say East Asian influences. Okay, yeah, Ravi at this point just has a side group. Okay, so far I liked Ravi's beginning rap. This guy's rapping, but the previous one which rapped in English, they don't really like him. Ooh, that sounded so good. I think so far of his solo songs, this is definitely gonna be my favorite. He sounds the best in this one. I like his rapping the most in this one. Though the song is a bit one note, like literally it has almost only one beat going through the song fully. I wish there was a bit more variety. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, is this the exact same building in front of which Stray Kids recorded their Double Knot English version? Because it looks so similar. Even the colors remind me of it. I'm not gonna lie though, the way he sounds here is on the line of getting too annoying. Not because I hate it, it's just I can see some people really hating it. For me, it's on the line. Because, like, you know how some people hate mumble rapping a lot? This kind of sounds like that, and for me, it's on the line. I still like it actually quite a lot, but if it was a tad bit too much, too far, it would have been really annoying. But yeah, I actually really like this song. It's definitely my favorite so far that I've checked out of his. Love the East Asian influences, if you get what I mean. But yeah, I wish there was more variety beat-wise in the song, like I wish there were more sounds in it. But it's still fine for what it is. I enjoyed it for what it is, but yeah, ultimately it just felt one note. A little. Personally, I'm gonna give this song an 8.6 out of 10. It could have hit a 9 if it had more sounds, but it didn't. Objectively, I'm gonna give it a 9.2 out of 10, because honestly this one, I think even most people would agree it's the best so far, because it had Ravi's rapping was probably the best, or at least the most satisfying to listen to so far. The other rappers also were pretty good, or at least stood out from each other and did different things, so I really like that. I like the high note, that was really cool. Yeah, this was an interesting one, my favorite for sure. So yeah, let's check out Block B's a few years later now, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is gonna be a ballad. Yeah, you know how I usually check out their music videos twice? I'm really sorry, but I'm not gonna do it for this one because it's a ballad. Plus, I also have to record like 4 more videos, specifically K-pop reactions. Still not a bad ballad. But the last thing I want to hear from a hard-hitting group is a ballad. Although it could be interesting to hear them and see how they're gonna do with a ballad, but when I listen to hard, as a multi-fandom fan, when I listen to hard-hitting group, I just want hard-hitting songs from them. If I want ballads, I'll just listen to a ballad group. I guess those are the struggles of multi-fandom fans. But again, this song doesn't sound bad. It's just not my cup of tea for sure. The vocalists are doing a pretty good job so far. Okay, I like these guys singing here. The thing that I hate the most about ballad songs is when they're forced to include rapping. Because the rapping in a ballad song is never as good as in a straight up hard-hitting song, at least for me, in my opinion. It always sounds forced. I'd rather them not had included it, or just made it just as hard-hitting as usual so as to contrast the slowness and the chill vibe of the ballad part of the song. But the way they do it is usually neither satisfying nor really that good sounding. See, like this part here, it's actually hard-hitting rapping. at least more hard-hitting than the other ones, and it sounds much better in my opinion.
오늘 지난 몇 년 후에 시간마저 떠난 후에 결국 서로가 혼자가 되면 알 수 있을 거야 그리워할 만큼 그리워해도 잊지 못할 우리였음을
Okay, so this one was interesting. It's definitely not my favorite Block B song, that still is very good. But I guess it was at least interesting because we saw a different side of Block B, different from the crazy hard-hitting side. But I don't like it personally. I don't think it's objectively bad, that's not the case at all. I think it's actually really good. But I do not like it. I'll probably not listen to it on my own. I've been listening to Very Good a little. But yeah, it was definitely a really well-made ballad. Everything sounded great. The vocalists always sounded great. There were some bits like that guy singing, which I pointed out, that I liked. But it's just a ballad, and I'm just not a fan of ballads. Personally, I'm gonna give this one a 7.8 out of 10. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Because it's a ballad, and I don't really tend to give ballads less than that, because at least when they sound good, and this one does, definitely feels high quality. So yeah, it's gonna be an 8 out of 10 personally. Objectively, it's gonna be a 9.8 out of 10. I mean, it might as well be a 10 out of 10, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel exactly like a 10 out of 10. Like, specifically with the rapping, I'd say even people who enjoy ballads would agree that the rapping just feels forced. Either make it stick out like a sore thumb and contrast with the rest of the song, or don't include it at all. Although there might be some cases in which the slow rapping fits, but usually it doesn't, for me at least. So yeah, that's gonna be how I feel about this one. And if you guys have any requests for K-pop songs you want me to react to, make sure to comment them down below, and I'm gonna add them to my list, but I don't promise when, and if I'm definitely going to react to your requests, because you never know what happens. But so far there hasn't been a case, I think, in which I haven't checked out a song unless it was a specific performance request, or I mean, yeah, I think those are the only ones which I've ignored. Everything else I've added to my list and slowly have made my way to. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also check out the list in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories. Because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you do enjoy my stories, or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar, where you can pledge your support and help keep the channel going. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye!